Hi guys, my name is Faathir Hikari Hakim and today I will describe about Dev C++. So let's get started. Dev C++, a timeless gateway to the world of programming. At first glance, it appears deceptively modest, a clean, adorned window divide between a file panel and a code editor, framed by simple toolbar, yet Dev C++ is far more than its minimalist appearance suggests. For millions of students and beginner programmers around the world, this lightweight integrated development environment has served as the first real doorway into the discipline of software creation, transforming blank screen into running programs with quiet, reliable efficiency. Dev C++ is a free, open-source idea designed primarily for C and C++ programming language, originally developed by Colin Lamothe and later maintained by Bloodshed Software. It gained widespread adoption in academic institutions throughout the early 2000s for its simplicity and low system requirements. A modern port, Embarcadero Dev C++, continue active development to this day, adding support for contemporary compilers and 64-bit architecture while preserving the original's hallmark accessibility. Bundled by the MinGW compiler, it provides everything a programmer needs in a single compact installation. To open this C++ is a counter to workspace and deliberate restraint. The interface does not overwhelm with floating panels, docking widget, or cascading menus. There is a code editor, syntax highlighted in cool blue and greens, where keywords glow against white background and string literals announce themselves in warm red. There is a project browser on the left, a compiler out panel below, and a menu bar above. Nothing is hidden behind excessive abstraction. Every feature is where a newcomer might reasonably expect to find it. The act of compiling is a ritual of transformation. The programmer presses F9 or clicks the small gear icon in the within seconds. The compiler output panels flood with text, line scroll past, linking, building, resolving. If the code is correct, a single triumphant line appears, completion successful, and if not, error message appears in red. Each one a precise map leading back to the exact line where logic broke down. For a student encountering their first completion error, this feedback loop right, compile, fix, repeat is a foundational heartbeat of learning to code. Debugging in Dev C++ strips the process to its essentials. Breakpoint can be set with a single click beside any line number, pausing execution at exactly the moment of interest. The programmer can then step through code one instruction at a time, watching variables values update in a real time in the watch window. Memory addresses, pointer values, and stack frames become visible and tangible. What was once abstract, a pointer chasing an address through virtual memory, becomes a concrete, observable journey that programmer can follow with their own eyes. Its greatest virtue, however, is accessibility. Dev C++ runs smoothly on machines that would strain under the weight of modern IDEs. A decade-old laptop with modest random access memory becomes a perfectly capable programming workstation. No internet connection is required to install it, no account to register, no subscription to manage. In a classroom across Indonesia, the Philippines, India, and beyond, Dev C++ has introduced entire generations to the fundamentals of structured programming. Loops, function, pointers, and data structures without financial or technical barriers standing in the way. Software has carried Dev C++ forward through decades of change. Template projects allow beginners to scaffold console applications. Windows guide in user interface programs and static libraries with a few clicks. Code completion offers suggestions as a programmer types, reducing syntax error and accelerating familiarity with a standard library. Custom editor themes, adjustable font size, and configurable compiler flags give experience user room to tailor their environment. It is, in every sense, a tool that grows alongside its user, proof that great software does not need to be complex to enduring. In a landscape crowded with bloated IDEs demanding gigabytes of installations, Dev C++ stand apart as a quiet monument to the idea that the best tool the the one that stays out of your way and simply lets you write. It is not merely nostalgia that keeps Dev C++ alive in labs and lecture halls. It is the recognition that programming at its core is a discipline of thought and that the best environment for thought is one free of distraction. Dev C++ offers exactly that, a spare, honest workspace where the code is the only thing that matters. When where the distance between an idea and its execution is measured not in a menus or wizards, but a single satisfying keystroke of compile and run. In this simplicity lies its enduring power, a reminder that the tools we return to most faithfully are not the most elaborate, but the most true. So I think that is description about Dev C++. So guys, thank you for watching and see you. Dadah.